And Aussie travellers could be facing more airport chaos, with ground crew and baggage handlers threatening to strike. Wage negotiations with the country's largest baggage handling company aren't going well. The union says workers are demanding better paying conditions to make the work viable.
They're on about $10 an hour less than the previous Qantas workers were. A lot of these conditions are part-time or casual. They don't get guaranteed rosters.
Aussie zoos are restricting access to certain animals amid concerns over the outbreak of foot and mouth disease in Indonesia. New biosecurity measures in the form of sanitation mats are also being introduced at airports across the country, but the federal government says it won't be closing the border to mitigate the threat.
We know that a travel ban would cause immense disruption. It would create some real challenges in terms of our trading relationships. We also know that foot and mouth disease is present in 70 countries around the world.
And new research has found that mental health videos on TikTok are received positively. The study found most of the comments for people who revealed their personal struggles were supporting and validating. Researchers say it's an encouraging finding, given concerns about the potential negative impact social media can have on mental health. That does feel like it could be two different things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That doesn't mean the endless scrolling is always good for your mental health. Do you know what I mean? Like,
it's very true, but I do think that context is important, because you've also got to wonder if the connections that you're making on TikTok at all approximate the connections you'd make in real life, hey?
Yeah. Exactly. But it is good to know that when people are going and leading forth with how they're feeling, it's being received positively, because social media isn't always a positive space for that kind of thing.
But you're both vastly more experienced in this than I am, but didn't everybody used to say that about Instagram?
Yes, but I think the difference is that the Gen Zs are on the TikTok and they have a lot of literacy around mental health. They are a generation coming up that understand mental health more so than any generation before. So I think this is more a generational thing than a new app where people are kind for the first few years and then it descends into a hellscape.
But do they, hellscape, yes, but do they not also have a lot of literacy around bullying? Because this is one
They're doing it in sneakier ways.
Well,
that's what
yeah,
you're
like
saying?
this is a real issue in schools, right? Like the constant use of cyberbullying. Is it a matter of time before that just migrates to?
Oh, that's still happening. I'm on TikTok. I post a video. People call me ugly, but on other videos, they're very quick to just go, "I'm so sorry about your anxiety." So don't worry. There's two sides.
Can I
Swings and roundabouts.
And I don't mean to invalidate the study or anything, but I noticed there's about a year ago when I was thinking about getting TikTok, I spoke to a friend who has a relatively large following on there, and I noticed that most of the comments in his videos were quite positive, and I asked him about it, and he was like, "Oh no, I get heaps of negative ones. I just delete them." It's quite easy to delete comments on TikTok, so I don't know if that's...
If they factored that into the study.